Well, it seems like Sony may be finally getting their act together, not really. Maybe just when it comes to this one franchise. Because I can't stand their modern games because PlayStation doesn't make games, they make movies. And I am so over all of their different exclusives. Garbage after garbage after garbage after garbage, cutscene after cutscene after cutscene. It's boring. Spider-Man is trash, The Last of Us is trash, Horizon Zero Dawn is trash, Ghost of Tsushima is trash, and the new God of War games are trash. They are a disgrace to the character and the franchise. They turned Kratos into this worthless old man that needs his obnoxious son to shoot bows and arrows. And there's virtually no gameplay in those games. The God of War trilogy is the peak of God of War. And now it seems like, according to a rumor from Jeff Grubb, yes, an obnoxious games journalist, I know, it seems like Sony is gonna remaster the original God of War trilogy. And we have a tweet here to look at. It says, rumor, God of War Greek trilogy remaster is claimed to be announced March 2025, around the franchise's 20th anniversary. Will you play or pass? Source Jeff Grubb. Of course I'm going to play this. This is when the franchise was good. I don't like the new games. They barely have any gameplay. Gamers are obsessed with just looking at the screen and not pressing buttons. You normie zoomers have ruined gaming. You are the problem with gaming. You want games to have a bunch of cutscenes and a bunch of real life cinematic art styles. That shit is ugly. That's not even an art style. It's not an art style. I can't even fucking talk. I'm tired of modern games. That's why a lot of people are going back and playing older games. There was an article that went viral recently saying that gamers are going back and playing games from like the 2000s or pre-2000s. Why do you think that is? Because video games are trash now. They're buggy, broken, boring, lame, bloated. $70 games with a season pass that's not even worth the money. Probably has a bunch of microtransactions and a battle pass in a single player game. Single player games be doing that nowadays. That is a fucking disgrace. That's why gamers are going back and playing games from back in the day. Me personally, I play indie games, but sometimes I do feel like going back and play a retro game, whether it be a PS2 game, Genesis, whatever. It's better than all the garbage we're getting nowadays. So I hope this rumor is true about the God of War trilogy coming back, because the new God of War games are shit. The over-the-shoulder camera angles is just terrible. I don't understand the appeal of that. The character takes up half the fucking screen. It's slow, it's boring, you can barely move around because, like I said, the character is half the screen. So there's barely any movement. It just is not a good camera angle. It's not. But in other news, I wanted to talk about another remaster that is coming out, and it looks like shit. And the remaster I am talking about is Days Gone. They announced this at the recent State of Play that Days Gone, a PS4 game, is getting a remaster for the PS5. They're adding quote-unquote speedrun mode, just a timer. You can get a timer app and time yourself. They're also adding permadeath mode, which is literally just deleting your save file. You can do that yourself. And horde mode, the only actual new mode, because it adds like a mode where you just have to survive a whole bunch of enemies, which I enjoy those type of things personally. But come on, a remaster for a fucking PS4 game, it looks the same. Why can't we get a remaster of the Infamous trilogy? Why can't we get a remake of Twisted Metal or Jak and Daxter or Sly Cooper or Resistance or Killzone? Nope, we're not getting that. We're getting Days Gone remastered. And we have a tweet here showing off some screenshots from the new remaster coming up. It says, what was the point of Days Gone being remastered? The game already looks great. I can understand the Horizon remaster as they brought the graphics closer to the second game, but this one, yeah, it's just an easy cash grab for Sony. And here's the first screenshot. What is the difference? Can somebody explain to me what is the difference? Look at the top image and then look at the bottom image. What is the difference? I don't see anything that's different. Maybe I'm just not good at spot the difference, but I literally can't figure out anything. Maybe the face is brighter? Maybe? I think so. That could just be like a lighting or brightness or contrast settings. It could be just a higher resolution. I don't fucking see it. If you guys can see the difference, let me know down below in the comments. But here's the second screenshot. This second one has the most obvious difference. That doesn't mean it's better, but they took the blood splatter off of his shirt in the remaster. Why? Were you just too lazy to draw that on? I'm confused. Do you think that makes it look better because his shirt is clean? If anything, it would make more sense for his shirt to be bloody because he's fighting zombies. Other than that, I really don't see a difference. This is just a fucking cash grab. Like the tweet said, it's just a cash grab. And here's the third screenshot. I don't notice anything. I don't see anything different. The only thing I can notice is that the canister is a different color at the top of the base or whatever that part of whatever that is. I would just assume it's a flame canister. It has flames. I don't know this shit. I'm not a fucking mechanic. But other than that, it just seems like the original is more darker and the remaster is more brighter. That could just be a brightness setting. Who the fuck is gonna buy this, man? Who is gonna buy this? The only person I could think of that's gonna buy it, the only type of person I should say, is someone who's just a massive Sony fanboy and dick rides for the company all the time. They just buy everything Sony. They don't care if it's a blatant cash grab. They just buy everything Sony and they talk about Sony all the time and they engage in console fanboyism and fights with people on Twitter. Just that type of person is the audience for this fucking cash grab. Because I truly cannot see the difference between the two images. And we have one last image to look at. Here it is. Again, the same thing that I've said previously with the other images. It just looks like the one on the bottom, the remaster, is just brightened up. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like they turned up the brightness for the remaster. They didn't do anything else. They just turned up the brightness, which does not make it look better. It just makes it look blurry. Like, where is the fucking contrast in the second image? There is no contrast. There's no saturation. So it looks worse. What the fuck is wrong with this company? Oh my god. Just blatant cash grab, no shame. And all the PlayStation fanboys will eat this shit. They will yum it up. Buy it day one, $70. I know there's like an upgrade. If you own the PS4 version, you get this remaster for $10. These fanboys will still pay the full price. Well, there you have it, guys. Those are the 4 images of the upcoming Days Gone remaster. Are you excited? Are you buying this garbage day one? Because I sure as fuck not. I don't even care about PlayStation. I play on PC. This is the laziest fucking remaster I've ever seen in my life. At least other remasters, when they do a before and after original remaster comparisons, at least you can see it. At least you can physically look at it and say, okay, I see the difference. I see what you did. I see what you improved. I see what you did to the characters and the environment. The Days Gone remaster, you can't see shit. If anything, it looks worse because of the brightness setting. Unfucking believable. Well, I hope the rumor that I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I hope that shit is true, because you will see the improvement. Because God of War was on the PS2, the third game was on the PS3, you will see the visual improvement. Hopefully they don't fuck up the art style of the game, because God of War looks great. I don't like no realism. I don't like this high fidelity shit. It's ugly, it's trash, it looks weird and uncanny. So hopefully that rumor about God of War being remastered, the original trilogy, is true, because these other remasters, like Days Gone, trash. I know a lot of people like that game. It has like a niche following. They wish it could get a sequel, and a lot of people may see the remaster as a way to fund the sequel. I don't fucking care personally, but if you care, enjoy yourself. I'm just hoping that God of War trilogy is getting remastered, because Kratos used to be a badass motherfucker. He would kill all these gods in Greek mythologies and clap some cheeks between missions, pounding and shaking the bed. The whole bed was shaking. That's the Kratos I remember. That's the Kratos that I enjoy. So, oh well, I guess we just have to wait and see. The tweet said it would come in March 2025. If it's true, I hope so, because that remaster is exactly what the God of War franchise needs. So I don't have much else to say. I don't want to keep repeating myself. So Sony, PlayStation, and Cory Barlog, the director of the God of War reboot games, go fuck yourself.